All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. My name is Susie, and I own LV Craft Shows. You see that? Today is our special edition, Meet the VIPs. It's number 11 or 12. Honestly, I lost count. We have done so many. And that means that we are featuring a few of our VIPs. It's a paid membership when they get some perks like the special VIP feature or early check-ins, special advertisements on the Best of Las Vegas website, on TV, etc., all kinds of stuff. So, and we want to make sure we feature them so you get to know them a little bit up close and personal. We will ask some questions, and you can ask a question too. So, take a good look. Think of something you would like to know about either of these VIPs. But before we get started, I want to first of all thank you all who came out to Mount Charleston last weekend. Wow, wow, wow. To be honest, I mean, I have been running LB Craft just for 6 years now. I almost have to say that was my favorite show. It was just the whole environment. I mean, we lucked out with the weather. The weather, of course, is out of my control. It just happened. We knew it could rain or not. But it was beautiful. The whole environment, so peaceful. And just to see over 1,000 people to actually come out to follow us to Mount Charleston. We don't know exactly the number. It seems like it was around 12, 1,300, but we're not 100% sure. It was just a constant go, 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 go. People couldn't find parking because of that. It was a little bit tricky there, but amazing. We had 70 vendors. We had Santa there. We had people out front, in the back, inside. It was just amazing. People were shopping, broke certain records. So thank you. Thank you to all the vendors who took part of it. And thank you to everybody who took the time to come out. And if you came up and you turned around because you couldn't find parking, I am so sorry about that. It's, I mean, a good problem to have for us, but I feel bad for you guys. So I still appreciate you trying. And I hope you had at least a good scenic ride and maybe drove around the mountain a little bit. But anyway, so we will be back at Mount Charleston next year. But next weekend on the 7th and 8th, there's the Kyle Canyon Crafters group there. I don't really know them personally, but I want to support them because they're doing a great job with their show. So go up there again, Saturday, Sunday. It's Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 4 and support them. Jerry will be there and a lot of other vendors. So it's going to be a great time again. So please go support them. All right. But in the meantime, we're here with our VIPs. We have giveaways. We posted them this morning. So your first giveaway, type in the feed. It's meet the VIP time, meet the VIPs time, and then tag, that little @ sign, tag a friend. And you can do that as many times as you want. So it's meet the VIPs time, tag a friend, and that will enter you into a drawing. And I will give you your second assignment already too. Listen really good to all three of these presenters and tell us on the feed 1, 2, and 3 what inspired you most about these presenters in one post. Don't separate it, put it in one post. What inspired me most about Jerry is that she did this. What inspired me most about Carson is that she did that. Whatever. So whatever it is, type that in, and later on, not right away, later on, write it down, and that will enter you into another giveaway. And the other ones I will tell you later. Well, one will be the viewer question if we have one. So are you ready? We are. So we're going to get started with Carson. You have met her on one of the virtual shows before, and she was at Mount Charleston, and she's just amazing. So Carson, are you ready? Unmute yourself and enjoy. Remember to like the post. I forgot that.
Hello, my name is Carson. I'm with the Herbal Healing Shop. Here's my information. Go ahead and screenshot it. Okay, so I'm so excited. Mount Charleston was beautiful. If you weren't there, hopefully you're at our next event. It was beautiful weather. It didn't rain, thank gosh. So let's see. I have some great products for you today. We have some out of stock since the last one, our mint cucumber soap. we actually sold out of that one. I do have it coming again next month, so stay tuned for that. I have the hibiscus soap as well. That is sold out since last time, so we have more coming in the next couple weeks. But I have an amazing CBD anti-inflammatory soap that is for $9. This soap is unique because I infuse the oil with anti-inflammatory herbs before I make the soap, and then I use essential oils that are geared towards inflammation and pain. A lot of it is hand in hand with our muscle rub and our anti-inflammatory rub. So that one's our muscle rub. It gets orange from the herbs as well as the peppers. So the cayenne ends up turning it like an orange color. I infuse it with cayenne as well as the jalapeno peppers. That's kind of the ingredients. This is our anti-inflammatory rub. So the difference between the two rubs is that the muscle rub is geared towards muscles. So if you're in sports, if you're doing any kind of workouts, that's what that one is geared towards. The anti-inflammatory, it has the same herbs minus the peppers that I infuse into the muscle rub. The difference is the essential oils. The oils that I choose are geared towards arthritis, circulation, your joints, and the inflammation itself. It's amazing. I not only have it without CBD, but I also offer them with CBD. So you have choices of a 2-ounce jar, which they start without CBD. They start at $12. With CBD, they're $25. But the CBD is 450 milligrams. And I actually partner with a local vendor at the farmers markets, Reliefology. So she knows the farms that the CBD comes from. I love that because as somebody who's making your products or even someone who's buying products, I love to know where my ingredients come from, as well as the potency of the ingredients. So our CBD, we do partner with a local vendor. It is not just from, anywhere or cheap product. The 4 ounces, we have, this is our eczema cream. You see the nice bright yellow color, that's from the turmeric. This one, the 4 ounces without CBD, those are gonna be $16. With CBD, those are $35. With CBD, that's a 950 milligram jar of CBD that you're getting. And then our nice big jar is the 8-ounce jars. Without CBD, we sell those ones for $22. And then with CBD, those ones are $45. And that's because they're 1,875 milligrams of CBD in that 8-ounce jar. And a little goes a long way. It's not heavy on your skin. It doesn't cause irritation. It's an amazing alternative to icy hot and those kinds of products. It doesn't burn your skin. Along with our other rubs, we have the dry skin and eczema. This one I infuse with the herbs that are amazing for your skin as to help with the dry skin as well as repair the skin itself, along with aloe vera and honey. Our honey is also locally sourced. We get our honey from Hammond's Honey. Amazing, amazing. I try to locally source as many of our ingredients with local produce vendors, local farmers markets, or other local vendors. Support your small businesses. If you're a small business, support your other small businesses, because you know what? That's gonna make it even more personal for your products. We also have a lady cramps rub. Let me tell you what, I have a 10-year-old who suffers with cramps. This is so gentle that preteens can use this, teenagers can use this, grown-ups can use this. We offer this in a rub that I also put some herbs in there to help with bloating. So them stomach cramps during the month, you have a rub option. Or we also offer a little bitty roller blend. My daughter is going to be taking this into her backpack come school time so that she has it in case she starts during school. I know that's embarrassing, but as women, we need to make it more known. It's not an ugly thing. So lady cramps, make it funny, make it interesting, and make it not so ugly. Another one of our roller blends, this is one of our best sellers, our anxiety roller blend. School's coming up, and let me tell you what, this helps relax you. My daughter loves this for school. I love this. I deal with anxiety. I know so many people who deal with anxiety. All of our roller blends, I use plant therapy as the essential oils. I create all of the blends. So everything you see listed, I'm the one who picks them, as well as these are $8. So our essential oil rollers are $8. If you find a blend that you don't like the carrier oil, or you want to have it to where you want a specific kind of blend to go with something else, send us a message. I am completely happy to make you a custom blend or a custom order if you don't like a specific ingredient in it, or you have a sensitivity to it, or it just isn't your carrier oil, because I do use hemp in a lot of them. And if you don't like that hemp is in there, I can change it out for jojoba, avocado oil. There's so many options. Send me a message and we can work together to get you the right product. So we have anxiety, we have headache, we have upset stomach, we have sinus blends, pain and inflammation blends. So the same essential oils that I use in my anti-inflammatory, I put a lot of those into this pain and inflammation roller blend. What else do we have? Let's see here. So the soaps that we do have available right now, we have a pink and black swirl bar. So this bar is pink clay and active black charcoal. Amazing to get those pores cleared out, get you nice and exfoliated. Our soaps are $6. The anti-inflammatory CBD one is $9. We have a coffee scrub bar. It smells delicious. You are gonna wanna eat it. It reminds me of a little cookie bar. It looks like cookies and cream, but it smells like cinnamon. And then you have the black charcoal in there as well. So the coffee is all in it to exfoliate your skin. We have 2 new soaps coming available this week. We have a citrus bar. Again, I work with a local lemonade stand that gives me their lemons after they make lemonade. So instead of just throwing them away, we repurpose a lot of things that we can from other vendors. All that zest, that's from a local vendor's lemons after they were done making lemonade for their clients. So we dry that out and then we put it into our citrus soap bar so that you have another exfoliating bar. We got one more exfoliating bar available as well. This is our watermelon bar, and it makes you want to take a bite out of it too. They all smell delicious, and we don't use any fragrances, no dyes. Everything is essential oils. This has chia seeds in it so that it's nice and exfoliant, but it's not heavy on your skin. We have some body scrubs. Our body scrubs, what makes them different is I don't just put the sugar and the oil and the essential oils. My body scrubs, I put, if you can see, there's little bitty lavender buds throughout the sugar scrub. It has the essential oils, the oil to help moisturize your skin, and then organic sugar to help clean all that dead skin off. I also grind up the herbs inside of them so that you have it finely, and then a little bit of the of the whole herbs itself. This one is a lavender body one, so it smells like lavender and chamomile. This has become my best seller right now. People love it. They just love it. It's very calming. It's very relaxing, and it feels amazing on your skin. The other one that I have is a green tea peppermint. So it smells very clean. I have some peppermint that goes throughout that as well. These little 4-ounce jars are $8. And anytime you order anything from us, if you bring your jar or your container back, you're going to get $2 off of your order. That way we can recycle the jars. We don't just throw them away, and you get a discount. Who doesn't love a discount? I love a discount. I love to coupon, thrift shop. If I get a discount, I am all for it. The last product that I want to go ahead and highlight is our Mint Hemp Lip Balm. This stuff is just, it's gold. That's how I see it. I infuse this is not just a normal lip balm. I infuse my oil with the herbs that not only help regenerate your lips, moisturize your lips, but also, if you see this little pesty, I have a cold sore right now. I know it's not fun, but this thing right here, I have only been 2 days into my cold sore, and it's already almost got it fully cleared up, because the herbs that I choose, it helps fight that off, and it helps get all of that nastiness in those. It helps clear them up. It heals them quicker, as well as the vitamin E. And then I put a little bit of peppermint, lavender, and wintergreen essential oils, but not a lot. It doesn't have a strong smell, but it feels great on your lips. It moisturizes them, and it looks like a natural lip gloss pretty much. These are $5. So let's see. So that's about it for today. Again, this is my information. I hope that you come see me. I'm going to be at the September 5th Tivoli Village event, as well as the Girls Night Out September 15th. We have some exciting new products coming for that. Girls Night Out, keep an eye out. If you are a 90s baby and you love cucumber melon, you're going to love our new soap that's coming out.
Wow, that was amazing. You're just amazing, and you're so bubbly. So, you know, there would be a question for you. How many times did she say CBD? That would be a question. You can take a guess. I'm not going to count and give a prize away for that, but maybe, you never know. So how many times did she say CBD? But no, Carson is amazing. Her booth is amazing. I love her bubbly personality. She's also the queen of passing out flyers, and super appreciated. So whenever you need more, just let me know. And her product is amazing. Like she said, you may want to take a bite into it. Don't mute yourself yet, because we're going into the questions. So if you guys are just joining us, today is Meet the VIPs time. I think it's number 11, number 12. I'm going to call it 12 because I somehow skipped one. I don't know. We did a lot of them. And so you get to know up close and personal just a few of our talented artists and crafters, and a special guest as well. So we're going to ask some questions, and your job is to listen in, tell us what inspired you most about them, and type that in the feed later for an entry. Also, if you have a question you would like to ask, please type that in the feed. And our first giveaway was it's Meet the VIPs time and tag a friend. So what inspires you is one assignment. Meet the VIPs time, tag a friend is another one, and there is more to come. So here's my first question for Carson. What made you start your business?
That's an amazing question. So when I first started, I actually began with my muscle rub because my wife was in a really bad car accident. So she has, I don't remember all the L's that she said hurts, but she has really bad back pain. And we were buying $30 jars of CBD rub and other Tiger Balm, everything that you can think of, we bought. and they would be gone in less than 2 weeks. If you buy those products, you know how expensive that is, how much they don't work after a while, and it's stubborn. So I started creating rubs and infusing herbs in order to figure out what would work for her. And then through the journey, I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. If you have that, you know that it's chronic pain from head to toe. So I love the anti-inflammatory. I created that for me, as well as my mother-in-law, who deals with horrible arthritis. I have so many family members that deal with pain that I wanted to find something that worked for them. Something that not only was great for your body, but less chemicals, less stubborn things in your skin, less things that are harsh. That is my goal. I want to give people relief, but I want it to be good for your body. I want it to actually help and it not be just a Band-Aid.
That makes total sense. So really smart. I think I need to get one of those rubs from you for pain, because I'm getting old. I have my pain here and there too. So a smart idea, really smart idea that you became creative just through that, and then ended up expanding your business the way you did. And so wonderful. We will have lots more questions in the second round. So now I'm gonna turn it over to we invited our special guest. Now, he's not a crafter per se, but he is in his own way. So Santa, come on out, tell us what you have, and then we will ask you some questions too.
Oh, Susie, it's so good to be part of your VIP group. I believe in very diligently about LV craft shows. They have the best vendors, no matter where they go or what they do or who they bring on. They are absolutely superb. The lady with the rubs and the bubs and the dibs and the hoobs, I'll tell you, if I had that when I was younger, you know, I mean, I'm 1,753 years old. So at the
He froze on us. Santa, you still there? You frozen. It must be super cold at the North Pole. All right, I was gonna ask him a couple of questions, but he is frozen. So maybe he'll go out and come back in, and we'll go to Jerry next, and then we'll bring him back. So Jerry, why don't you come back? Santa, are you going out and in and coming back? Now I'll take it to Jerry.
Good morning, everybody. I am Jerry with Crafts by Jerry. Here is my information for everybody to see. Go ahead and take a screenshot of it. I crochet, just to give you a little bit of an idea. I started these this morning before I was assembling them. They're kids flip-flops. These are a size 7 and 8. They have the little elastic band for the toddlers, so they cannot come off their feet. Really super, really cute. My favorite ones to make, and I know it's a sore subject with Vegas, is the Vegas Knights. So I'm not sure if you can see, but I make the buttons. I have a machine that I make the buttons myself. So I don't have to, as a crafter, you have to try to cut every little corner, because we all know that it's hard for us to get exactly the value of what we make. So here are my littles, Vegas Knights ones. They're $5. All of my flip-flops are $5, whether it's for a child, a toddler, an adult, they're all $5. And there is not 2 sets of flip-flops that are created the same. So I like having that beautiful creative control. Some other stuff that I make, I'm famous for my kitchen scrubbies. They are super neat. They work on stainless steel, glass, pots and pans. You can use them in the shower to clean. I've made them big size for mitts for elderly people. So we decided to come up with a different kind, because customers were the old-fashioned type that likes the plastic. That's like from the 70s and 80s. Is the only way I can think of how to do it. But so we just put some cotton, we crocheted around it. So it's kind of like we repurposed it. So you're able to hold it in your hand, be creative and put your fingers, but you still have the cotton to, you know, wipe off the glass or whatever. So those are really super cute. I also like to make, my favorite thing to make is kitchen towels. So it is a towel. This beautiful thing attaches to your refrigerator, your oven door. It doesn't fall on the floor. I am a Cubs fan, so this is like my ultimate favorite towel. We do have all football, all baseball, and we carry Vegas Knights towels as well. My passion is towels. So as you see, here's Halloween. These are super cute. We recently started making what we call a pot holder towel. So you have the pot holder that goes over the oven door so that when you go to take the stuff out of the oven, you can just grab it, hang it back up, and not have any issues and not have to look for a pot holder or scramble. Halloween is right around the corner. I know we're only walking into August and we talked about, you know, Christmas in July, but Halloween's like the favorite time of the year. So, and then I just started this morning. I'm crocheting a trash bag holder. So when it finishes, it'll look like that. So you're able to put your plastic bags in it. They come in a variety of sizes. This is just a small one. And then here's a larger one. But it's super cute. So what happens is you put your plastic bags in the top, and then they pull out through the bottom. The next segment, I'll show you how mine looks. Mine's actually hanging in my kitchen, and I just adore them. So they are available for $10 each, any size, whether it's this size, whether it's the bigger one, but $10 each. That way you don't have your bags laying around and getting in the way or falling on the floor. If you have animals, I have a cat who loves to chew on my bags for some unknown reason. Our towels come in all seasons. So I showed you Halloween earlier. This is Valentine's Day. We have Christmas. We have everyday towels. This is one of our Christmas ones. It'll be at the next event that we have. So it's just so much fun to crochet. Crocheting is very therapeutic for me because you have so much to do. And here's another set of flip-flops that we just finished. So they are super cute. These got, oh, come on this way. These have like little mermaid girls on them. So you can see how cute they are. They're just white. My favorite colors are the rainbow, the sherbet colors. So I can't stress that enough. These are little sugar skulls, or the skulls for the little girls or the teenagers. The flip-flops are amazing for those of you who go and get mani and pedicures so that you can hide your toes. They work out really good. If your toes are all nasty, you really can't see them under the flower, so that you're able to hide them, and then you can put your regular shoes on when you're done with your manicure. So this is the one that I'm still working on. It'll probably be finished before I finish the show. For all you Mickey and Mickey lovers, look at that towel. Isn't it adorable? I love towel shopping. Towel shopping is amazing. Creative control, being a crafter, is so much fun. You can pretty much create and do anything you want. These are for children, so that your kid can't get jealous or you want to yell at them for not having the towel when they brush their teeth. These are amazing. Same concept as the kitchen towel, but they're fun. Look at that. That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the Avengers. It's got Captain America on it, Iron Man. They are so fun. They are just so adorable. Here's Miss Peppa Pig. And they hang, the same thing. They hang right over the towel rod, your towel ring for your kids, or put them on the knob so that they can reach them. Super easy, super simple. There's more. Here's Belle. This one's my favorite. We can hardly keep Belle in stock though. And then this one is Lightning McQueen from Cars. So there are a variety of towels that we carry, but here's my favorite guy. For those of you who watched Sesame Street when you were younger, this is a Yip Yip. They were the Martians that came down and invaded Sesame Street. These are my Yum Yums. And the reason that I like them, and it's kind of hard to see, but this is what I have stored in mine. So I always lose my apron before a craft show. So my apron's in my bag, and he's really cute. He hangs. They pretty much have good weight. So in there is my needles that I keep, my crochet hooks. This sits alongside my craft table so that I have something really cute. And he puts a really cute smile on your face. You cannot tell me that this little guy cannot put a smile on your face ever. I think he's the most cutest, adorable thing. They come in a variety of colors and they sell for $20. So during COVID, my grandkids, we couldn't do Easter. So we weren't going to the stores to do shopping or anything because why? There was nothing on the shelves. So each of my grandkids got one of these in their own favorite color, and we filled them full of Easter stuff. So that was like the coolest thing ever. And it's a trend. So customers do them. This year, we're going to have them for Christmas, where you can use them as Christmas stockings and hang them up and do something just really different. So, and again, there's my information. Feel free to reach out to me, either text or email, should you have any questions. I love taking special orders. I have no problem. I'm up for any kind of challenge. Crafts by Jerry makes beautiful, large crocheted blankets. You won't see those at shows only because it's just way too much for us to carry. Thanks, Susie.
Those towels are super adorable, and I love those little bags that for the kids to put their stuff in. You can use it in the car, in the office, or anywhere. So really adorable, and it looks like it. I have seen your booth. It's super nice quality. I use your steering wheel cover that you gave me every day. It has saved my hands from burning big time. Oh my gosh, what a difference. I should have had that years ago because I lost my windshield cover thingy. So now that is my main thing. So awesome. So I'm asking you the, what do I ask you? Oh, here. What's your favorite creation to make and why?
Oh, that puts me on a spot because I have a lot of creations because a lot of them are original. But if I have to say one creation that is fun to this day, and actually I'm blessed because my mother makes these for me now, because I crochet everything else. But my favorite creation are our sports streets. They are small enough to go in a dorm, in a man's cave, anywhere. College dorm room. My son has his. They hang up in his room. But these started out as a joke. When you talk about steering wheel covers, I have people come into my booth and goes, "Are these steering wheel covers?" No, it's a sports wreath. I want to know how you're going to drive with this on your steering wheel, unless you're driving Mario Kart, drive Mario Kart, So yes, so we have these in every football team, every baseball team, and every hockey team. We don't do basketball because it's so hard to get all of the pennants, and we don't do college. So those are the two teams. I can do them upon request, but it's so hard to get the pennants. But this is my favorite. And this is my passion one.
And it's adorable. I love that. And to be honest, the very first time I saw it, I too wondered if it goes around the steering wheel, but I was like, no, it couldn't. It really couldn't go there. But
No, it can't.
but I love it. And I've seen those. They are really cool. And yeah, for those of you who don't like big wreaths, that is perfect.
Well,
Because
and they're only $20, so you're not paying an arm and a leg, and you don't have to worry about it being so large and netted that you can't figure out how you're going to store it or whatever. Just hang it up, leave it there, dust it off, and either change with the another wreath that you've bought for me, or hang up a holiday one.
I love it. It's totally cool. Totally cool.
Thank you.
There will be more questions coming your way. So thank you, Jerry. Great presentation. Wonderful job. And let's take it back now and see if Santa's North Pole connection is awake. So Santa, come on back. And I can't remember where we left off, but tell us about Santa.
Yeah, I was talking about all the oils and the things and being 1753 years old. But the important thing is that LV Craft Shows has the best vendors. I mean, whether it's 70 vendors or 200 vendors or 150 vendors, they're all real people. They're not fake. And that's what I want to bring out. Santa was at the LV Craft Show's Christmas in July last week. He flew down on Air Alaska. It was wonderful. I got there really early so I could have my elves set me up. And it was really great because Santa did something that most people wouldn't think of. Santa wore a cooling shirt. That's right. And what that does is that keeps Santa's body nice and cool. Even when the sun comes over and does its thing, it kept me cool. And Santa always has to stay cool. Yeah. No. But the other thing is we did great pictures. We did the most important thing this year Santa came up with was his thumb drives. Santa's thumb drives. They are the coolest. The hack comes off. You can put a lot of stuff on an 8 gig thumb drive. And we did a lot of those at the Christmas in July up at Mount Charleston. Yes, that horse was there, but the horse knew better than to bother Santa. Santa was nice and cozy on the terrace, was hoping one of his reindeer was going to come up on the terrace, but unfortunately, the reindeer don't like people. So they don't come up and visit with Santa in that case. Santa has a project he's working on he's very proud of. Santa has created a mini container studio. It is a container that you would get like from a travel ship or another area that does a lot of shipping. And Santa has made it into a dual purpose studio that will be able to travel around town. You'll have to follow me on my website at santa01.com to check it out. Don't know if it's this year. It'll probably be sometime next year, but it's the best thing going. Santa can get pictures taken on one side and you can have your face painted or magician or balloon twists or meet with Mrs. Claus and cookies on the other side. So it's going to be a really, really important thing that Santa is creating. Santa is probably one of the very few people in the entire world that has his own paparazzi. Santa brings around a photographer and a videographer with him wherever he goes to whatever public events. If you go on Santa's webpage at santa01.com and you go to SKK TV, you'll see all the videos, well, some of the videos that Santa has done. Santa is very proud to be Santa. At 1,753 years old, I look pretty good. Whether I have CBD oil, luxury cream, a mask, I still look pretty good for 1,753 years old. Sometimes I feel like 1,753 years old, but most of the time, you know, I really like coming to Las Vegas because of the buffets. And you guys took away the buffets. So Santa can't come to the buffets in Las Vegas. And that's the only time Santa gets to be alone without Mrs. Claus. You know, and that's when Santa gets to eat his cookies and steak. Santa loves French fries. You have no idea. I'm put on a vegetarian diet on the 26th of December. It's very disheartening to have to lose 100 pounds in a year. You really don't understand. But I make it up on Christmas Eve. I put on 130 pounds on Christmas Eve because of all the milk and cookies I get. I love my milk and cookies. You know, but really, if it were to be said, the amount of donut shops that are in Las Vegas now, I love donuts. I could go to Las Vegas and hit every donut shop in a weekend and still not meet all the donut people. There are so many donut shops in Las Vegas. You know, Burger King, McDonald's, you know, we've got all that stuff at the North Pole, but we don't have a donut shop yet at the North Pole. So Santa's going to start talking to Roy's out of California and see if he wants to put a donut shop at the North Pole. Because all the elves would buy the mini donuts. And Mrs. Claus wouldn't let me have any donuts. So I have to send the elves to get me the donuts, to give me the donuts that Mrs. Claus wouldn't see. But nevertheless, Santa is so proud to be one of the VVIPs, very virtual, important persons here in Las Vegas, being live from the North Pole. I'm sitting in my den right now with my windows behind me. It's kind of cloudy out, and I got my Christmas tree going. You know, I always have a Christmas tree up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In every room that we have a Christmas tree. We have a Christmas tree in the kitchen. Yeah, we have a Christmas. We changed that one a lot because Mrs. Claus does a lot of cooking. So, but Susie, thank you so much for letting Santa be here. We're so pleased to be part of LV Craft Shows and love to do events with you guys. So we're looking forward to the next one coming up soon. Back to you, Susie.
All right, Santa, thank you so much. And we will bring you back in the next round too for a couple of questions. So speaking of events, our next in-person event will be in September 5th at Tivoli Village. We'll be on that street route in front of all the shops. They close it up for us. And it's a vintage and craft fest. It's pretty much a vintage inspired. It is lots of original crafts. We will have some vintage there, some foods, all kinds of stuff. And that will be our kickoff event. It's a Labor Day weekend on September 5th. And then we'll be there every month, October 3rd, November 14th, and December 19th with a special holiday edition. So that will be outdoors. September 15th, as Carson already mentioned earlier, we will go back to the Silverton. Yay! It will be as a Wednesday night from 5:30 to 8:30, a special event. It's a girls' night out, sip and shop, which means there will be a bar where you guys can bring your girlfriends, your moms, etc., for a glass of wine, a glass of beer, anything, and then shop. It's a women-inspired event. It is for adults. I mean, if you bring your teenagers or whatever, they have to be supervised because there may be some adult items. Let me just say that. And then September 24th through the 26th, we are back at the World Market Expo, World Market Center, Las Vegas, the Expo at World Market Center, Las Vegas. For we have the home show, the tiny home village, and then Vintage Vegas Expo again. Lots of crafts, vintage, all kinds of stuff. So we're super excited, big 3-day event. And then we have many more events coming up. So go to our website at lvcraftshows.com or check the event pages out on our Facebook page. If you want to be a vendor at any of these events, we still have room for you. So feel free and visit us and join us. So a great exposure. You know, we do a lot of advertising. We do bring the people. If we have 1,300 people follow us to Mount Charleston, they will follow us to Tivoli Village, wherever we are too. It's good. Having said that, let's go into round number 2 Again, for our viewers out there, if there's any questions that you have for either of these guys, please be sure to post it, and then Lorraine will let me know, and then we'll go from there. So our second round, they will still present a little bit longer, and then we will start asking questions. So Carson, you ready? Round 2.
Okay. So I'm going to share my information again. So our awesome giveaway today is going to be an anxiety roller blend. That is going to be perfect if any of you have kids starting school in 2 weeks. We haven't been in person in a long time, so kids may have some anxiety. This is gentle enough for your kids to get through those first couple of days with school. My daughter's going to have one in her backpack, of course. She's excited, but so nervous to start middle school. The ingredients, so that you know what it is going to be hemp and coconut oil. Again, I can change that if you have some issues with hemp or coconut. I have some clients that are allergic to coconut, so I have to come up with alternatives. We have bergamot, yang yang, vetiver, chamomile, orange, and lavender. Beautiful mixture. That's our giveaway today. And then that's all I really have for us today. Again, here's our information, and then whatever question Susie has for me.
Let me ask you first on that roller thingy that you just showed. Where do you put it? On the forehead, on the wrist, or where?
So it depends on whichever one it is that you're buying. The anxiety one, we usually stick it right here, kind of like a perfume. A perfume roller, you just stick it there, and then you put it on your wrists. Anytime you're anxious, you just take a little sniff, and it helps calm those chemicals in your brain. It gives you the soothing sensation. Not soothing, but more like a relaxed sensation.
That's amazing. Wow. See how easy it is and natural. No, not chemical. No shots and God knows what. So
exactly.
All right. Perfect. Love that. That is really, really cool. So what made, where am I? What makes your products different? It's a really good question because there is a lot of bath and body vendors out there, and I think everybody has amazing products. But what makes yours different?
What makes mine different is any product that you get, it is not made that same day. The essential oils, yes, those are a same day process. But my products, anytime that you get them, everything is done in small batches. When I say small batches, I literally put a bowl over a pot with water into a double boiler on top of the stove, and I infuse my oils with the herbs over that double boiler, and I turn it on a few times during the day for over a 3-day process. I also have, I'm coming out with a Tame the Mane spray line. It's exciting. What that is, I infuse apple cider vinegar with herbs as well, which is great for your hair. Everything is infused between 6 weeks to 3 days. It just depends which method I choose. The apple cider vinegar is a 6-week process. I infuse oil that goes into our bath soaks. That is calendula. That is a 6-week process in front of the window. Just shake the jar once a day for 6 weeks. So my products, everything, I choose specific herbs for those specific reasons, as well as the essential oils. And I infuse my soaps, I infuse my scrubs, everything is infused with those herbs. So you're getting small batches done very, very patiently and a lot of love.
I love that. I totally love that. And you're really passionate about that. I can totally see that. And I actually, some question came up as you said that, and it went away again, but it'll come back. It'll come back for sure. So now, do you use your own products?
I do. I use them. My kids, I have a 5-year-old and an 11-year-old. My 5-year-old, he will not use anything else but my soap. It's his favorite thing ever. He has growing pains in his legs. The anti-inflammatory, I use that on him every night. And he tells me, Mom, I need some rub for my legs. My legs hurt. I use the muscle rub for my daughter for soccer. They use all of the soaps. My daughter uses the body scrubs. She has really bad acne, so she uses my hibiscus facial wash, and it has helped so much. Both of my kids have eczema, so they only use my eczema and dry skin salve. Everything that I make, I have substituted in-store products with my kids and my family. And that was my biggest goal, was to, not a lot of people understand that whenever you're a child, all of those things that you're using, it affects the hormones in the child. It affects their sleep. It affects their attitude. It affects how they feel. It affects their mental health, their skin. Everything to do with the internal as well as external is so big. So everything that I make, my kids use, as well as me and my wife.
That is really cool, because, and you know, and it's a good question, because a lot of people, you know, they make products, they don't even use them, or they crochet and they may never use it, or they make whatever, they make it for others but not for themselves. Just like you have always heard, you know, some people, they're electricians, and at their home their electric items are broken. They're doctors, their kids are always sick, you know, and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So I'm glad to hear that you actually not only make it for us and everybody else out there, but that you get good use out of it for yourself. That is wonderful. Good. I have one more question for you. And I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. Can you do custom orders as well?
I definitely can. I love custom orders. I had one customer that, like I said, I didn't even know people were allergic to coconut oil. I learned that working at farmers markets, and I am more than willing to infuse your own personal batch over 3 days. You have to give me at least a week, because it's a process. It's not you give me your order and then the next day it's ready. I'm not going to rush yours any more than I'm going to rush my small batches that I take to all of the events and the markets. So if you're patient, yes, I am more than willing to work with you to select. If something doesn't work, we can try something else. I love just helping people. Obviously, it's my business, so I need to make some money, but I want you to know that you're just as important to me as if you're my family or my kids or my whoever it is. I will customize it to what you need.
How long does it take usually?
It depends on the specific product. The sugar scrubs, I can do those in a day. I make those to order. So if you have a specific kind of line that you like or fragrance, we can make it happen. But remember, I don't use fragrances. It's only essential oils and herbs. That's all I put into my stuff. My rubs, those take about 4 days for me to get those made.
That's actually not bad at all. Awesome. Well, great job, Carson. It is so nice to see you up close and personal. We will have a viewer question for you in the 3rd round, so please stick around. Great job. And keep up what you're doing, because you're adorable and I love your energy, and we need young energy. So that is really, really good. So we'll be back with you in the 3rd round.
Thank you.
Let's take it questions over. Well, actually, make sure you post your viewer questions. I see a couple of them already came in, so keep posting. And we have another, no, I'm going to ask that later for the giveaway. Let me take it back to Jerry, and Jerry can get to do her final presentation and giveaway, whatever she wants to do. And then we'll ask Jerry a few more questions.
So here, I have to give you the progress on the bag. Look, see? That's just what I've been crocheting since we started our live event. So this is my giveaway. It is a beautiful set of towels. They are so perfect. And you get a set So this is my giveaway. So make sure that you participate and answer and like and do everything that Susie has asked us to do in the comments and the questions. So when I was talking about my blankets and how I don't bring them to shows, I have two of them. I have my daughter's best friend that is having a little boy. It's her first child. But I'm just going to give you this little sneak peek. See how little this is? This is legitimately just for a car seat. It'll fit. You fold it in half. You tuck it in the kids' car seat. It's lightweight. You can leave it in the car. You don't have any issues with it. They're so simple to make. They're beautiful. Any color, anything. We can crochet in a lap pad for you. It doesn't make a difference. I know it's still hot and crazy outside, but I love my scarves. Our scarves are amazing. So this one's a pretty long one, but this is what I like to do. And you slide it through any color. It's not heavy. If you're going out and you're in the casino and you know you're going to be chilly or whatever, you can get one. Our popular color is off-white or Aran. So yeah, that's really adorable. And then here's another blanket it's just a little blanket. Just super cute, super cute. So yeah, so these are custom orders. I love custom pieces. Send me a message, call me, email me, whatever you'd like to do. Hey, these are the colors I have in mind. What can you do? I can do anything. You want a yip yip in a green? You want a yip yip in a purple? You want a yum yum in a green or in a purple or a black. I've made Golden Knights yum yums with the applique on the front of them. Special orders are my specialty. Just get a hold of me.
I love that. I totally love that. So let me ask you some questions. I love the scarves. I hope you make lots of fun colors so I can get one of those for the winter time. For when I go to Mount Charleston in the winter time. There you go.
There you go.
So here we have some questions for you. What made you start your business?
Well, my kids would always ask me, Mom, I need something for a teacher. Okay. So when I was younger, my grandmother showed me how to crochet. So many years ago, to crochet this beautiful simple towel was an ice pick or a crochet hook to go across the top to make the holes. Well, now no more. They made a towel. But it was always word of mouth. And the next thing you know, I was giving so much stuff away that my husband says, hey, have you thought about starting your own business, doing local craft shows, going to those schools that the kids are at? Well, now I have grandkids that are at schools. So now it's the same thing. Hey, Mom, can I get a gift for Sophie's teacher? Can I get a gift for Zach's teacher? And it's always the towels. The towels are always, those are my popular item. So my family is the one who encouraged me to say, he gave me the nudge instead of, giving it away, to actually put a price on it and to be able to take the profit.
And that's the best part, when you have your family fully behind you and support you with that, because a lot of people don't, they get inspired or they do crafts and this and that, but their spouses are like, oh, why do you do this? Is this really worth it? So I'm glad to hear that you guys have a supportive family there. That's so important. I couldn't do what I'm doing without having the support from my boyfriend, of almost 26 years. Even though much to his chagrin, I'm never available to him, but he knows that I love what I do and that I'm passionate about it and that I, just work. But yeah, family support is super important. Now, where do you find your inspiration?
I'll be driving down the street and I'll be like, I'll see something. The inspiration for these beautiful flip-flops was my granddaughter came to me. The oldest, she's 10. She came to me when she was little and said, Grandma, my feet hurt. The flip-flops that Mommy bought me hurt my feet. Can you fix them? I fixed them. I gave them back to her. So that is how the flip-flops became into inventory. I actually have a supportive family who challenge me to come up with new ideas. That's how the sports wreaths were done. I like to stop and think of what can somebody buy that's handmade and affordable that you're not going to get delivered by Amazon, or you're not going to get delivered by Walmart. If you're looking for that unique gift, that's what drives me. It's like, what can I make that I know that's going to sell? And then that I will use myself. So yeah, you know, just like the scrubs and the oils that she uses, it's like, what do we use? You know, you go into my kitchen, my towels are hanging. Now, mind you, my towels are hanging from Christmas, so don't hate me. I just can't seem to decipher which new ones I want to hang up that I have in inventory. But it's just in creative control. It's having the creative control to be able to create anything. And if you don't sell it, it's okay. You put it in a box and you take it out in a year. Maybe that year it'll work.
You know, I love that you said about Christmas. This is the tissue holder box that Diana makes. And I've been using this one up here and then another one downstairs. It's also Christmas. I just told her at the Mount Charleston show, I said, I need a summer one. So she gave me a music one, a really cute one. So now I put, and it's funny because I had it sitting in my room at Mount Charleston, and Jeff is like, why did you bring your tissue boxes up here? And I'm like, no, this is a new one. He's like, oh. So yeah, nothing wrong with having Christmas stuff up year round. I still have a snowman outside my door because I have nothing else to replace it with at this point. It's kind of there. So when people deliver the crafts to my house, they know that that's my house. Put it behind the snowman. So I love that. I love how your kids and grandkids are totally inspiring you. But I have one more question now. What makes you passionate about your creations?
They're mine. They're an original. Where are you going to go that you're going to find these wreaths? Anywhere. Where? I've been on Etsy. I've been on different marketplaces. They're just, when you can make something, and obviously I don't have lawyers to be able to patent it and to go through all that, you know, $1 million contract to say, okay, this is mine. But I know that those wreaths are mine, and I know that they are an original. Everybody with crafters out there, everybody makes the kitchen towels. Everybody can make the scrubbies, they can make dishcloths. That's fine, because we all carry them, and it's going to be up to the consumer to wherever they want to shop. But I know that when I create something, it's an original. It's a Crafts by Jerry original, and that's like, I know when customers come to me. When we were at Parkway Tavern, a lady came up to me and she's seen the wreath. She goes, oh, I seen you. I have the ones I got. And, oh, you know, but I need another Knights one. Do you have them with you today? And I was like, I do. She took a Knights one because she's seen them at a school event at a school that I had done that her child had went to. So when you get the customers that come back for, you know, a family member or a wedding present, and it ends up being more of a connection, and then you have word of mouth, and it makes it bigger, and you're like, oh, you know, you're the lady that makes the steering wheel covers, ha, ha, ha. You know, and it's like, oh, you want a door wreath? And they're like, yes, you know. Or to have the customers call and say, hey, can you do a 2-team? And we do make a 24-inch in that wreath with 2-team. It's a house divided wreath. Any 2 teams, football, baseball, hockey, we can combine them for $40. It's not a problem. But to have that satisfaction that you've created something and it's yours.
I totally love that, and I love that you do the 2-team ones. I think I've seen that at your booth. No, I love that, and you're true. It is yours. It is unique, and that's you know, going back to Santa when he says about LV Craft Shows, everybody being real and all that. And we are unique. We are known to have a unique variety of things. We have won Best of Las Vegas 4 years in a row for best unique items to find, because we do have that. And yes, you're right. There is some others that are inspired too to make the kitchen towels and this and that, but everybody has some products that nobody else makes. Mm-hmm. In your case, it's those wreaths, which are really, really cool. So awesome. Show your information one more time and tell them something about it so they see it.
So it's Crafts by Jerry. You can reach me at craftsbyjerry.com, or I'm sorry, at yahoo.com, and send me an email. You can shoot me a text message at 702-466-7014. Feel free to follow and like my Facebook page at facebook.com/craftsbyjerry. Method of payments, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. A lot of us went that way when COVID hit because nobody wanted to exchange money. None of us realized how many Cash Apps are out there until we didn't want to have to handle money on a daily basis. So thank you, Susie, for the allowing me to be the VIP and be on the broadcast for today.
No, it's my pleasure. I'm so glad that you both were able to join us. So thank you so much. So let me take it over back to Santa. I have a couple of quick questions for you. So,
by the way, Susie, I'm giving away 2 thumb drives today. And the hack comes off and it's a thumb drive for a computer. Great, great quality. Wonderful, 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 wonderful pictures. Just buy these. You can see them on my website at santa01.com. Santa01.com. That's the number 0, the number 1.com. Ho, ho, ho. Susie.
I actually have one of these because you gave me one with my pictures on it from Mount Charleston, and thank you for that. And please, you guys, post your information on the feed as well, and maybe somebody can post Santa's information too. So can you take off that hat so they can see what it looks like?
No. Santa always wears his hat.
I mean, and the thumb drive, silly.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know.
And there he freezes again. Oh, man. So the thumb drive actually, mine is out in the other room. But you actually, when you pull the hat off, it has the USB port on it. Well, I wanted to ask Santa, he's really having a hard time with his connection today. I wanted to find out his inspiration and also his favorite meal. But what am I gonna do? Well, let's see if he comes back, and I'm gonna go to the viewer questions. So let me take a look-see and see what you sent me here, Lorraine. All right, so let me go to Carson. Oops, I need to make this big. Carson. All right, Carson, you ready? What is your favorite product?
That one's hard. I have so many. My favorite product right now would have to be the anti-inflammatory rub. And that's because I deal with so much pain every day, and my legs are probably my bad point. So my wife will rub it from my hips all the way down to the bottom of my feet at night for me to go to bed, and it's my favorite product. It's one product that gives me a lot of relief, and it doesn't smell strong, so you don't smell like, you know, one of them old ladies that people like to make fun of when you have to wear icy hot and you're in pain. You don't smell like that. It's a very subtle smell. It soaks into your skin easily. It conditions your skin all at the same time. It helps me be able to get up out of the bed the next day. If you have fibro or know someone who has fibro, some days you just can't get out of the bed. I love the anti-inflammatory because it helps me on my pain days at night to wake up the next day and I'm not walking like this and hunched over and saying, oh. It gives me my up and go in the mornings.
That is really good to know. And by the way, I wanted to let you know, at Tivoli, you are welcome to bring your CBD products. I know at other venues we're not allowed to. So be sure that you have your anti-inflammatory, your CBD and all that at the Tivoli show. All right.
You have it.
Awesome. So let me bring it back to Santa, and hopefully he'll stay unfrozen this time. So if you can use your thumb drive, hat up for a second, and then I want to know what inspired you to be Santa Claus.
There you go. Hat off, thumb drive.
And that's as far as we went, and he froze again. I'm so sorry. That's what happens when we do a live show. It still happens on TV too. So now you see or saw what the thumb drive looks like. So let me take it to Jerry now with the viewer question, and then maybe Santa will come back in. If not, he just has to post it on his thing. I have, by the way, a guest dog here. I'm babysitting, and she's pawing me. So you probably see me pet her, and she's pawing me right now. She wants my attention. So Jerry, what type of towels are they? Cotton, etc.?
No, they are a cotton towel, so they don't, how can I explain it? They, I buy my towels from Kohl's or from Ross. So they aren't the thin towels that people use. The only way I can explain it, they're not like those, that's a really good question. And it's always hard for me to explain it. They're not a microfiber towel, because that would be these guys right here. That's a microfiber towel. They are a cotton towel. Let's see, did I leave it? Oh, here we go. Let's see. 100% cotton. There we go. Maybe I should just look at the tag. So they are 100% cotton. You wash them just like you wash your towels and when you do laundry. There's no specialty to them. The buttons, they don't fall off unless you have a dog that's going to chew it off of where it's hanging. So yes, so that is a really good question. And thank you for the viewer that asked, because it made me look at the tag that I did not cut off the towel this time.
Well, the viewer that actually asked those two questions is Cheryl Hendrick, and that means she will be the winner of one of the prizes. So congratulations, Cheryl. Everybody else can still win until Tuesday, 4 p.m. What you need to do is the first one that we said, tag your friends with it's Meet the VIPs time, and then type in the inspiration. What inspired you about Carson? What inspired you about Jerry? And let's see if we can keep Santa strong enough, long enough. I'm going to give you the two questions. Hurry the answers. What inspired you to be Santa? What's your favorite meal?
What inspired me to become Santa is no more MLMs, no more pyramids, no more nothing. 1,754 years ago, 53 years ago, I decided that. My favorite meal, chocolate chip oatmeal, raisin bran cookie, chocolate donut with vanilla icing, and donut holes. Favorite meal. Now, my favorite meal when there were buffets were the Rio, when they had the all-you-can-eat buffet. But when Santa had to go into all-you-can buffet dressed as Santa and being told he had to pay $85, Santa doesn't carry around cash. I carry a debit card, but it's only good at the North Pole, because it's Santa's bank at the North Pole. So Santa doesn't have any other cash around the world. So he wouldn't take my debit card. No one would buy me food. So that's why I'm sorry the buffets are gone, but pay it forward. Someone in front of me or behind me could have bought my meal.
Well, now that you told everybody, maybe somebody will once the buffets come back. All right. Great job, Santa. So I think this was really inspiring for all of us here. I have another question for you guys. So it's 4 giveaways. It's the meet the VIP time, the inspiration, the viewer question, which Cheryl Hendrick already won. And then the 4th question is for one of those thumb drives. How old is Santa? Type that in the feed. He mentioned it earlier. So if you missed part of it, go back, watch the replay, and get inspired by these amazing artists and Santa, and then type in the answers. And you have until Tuesday, 4 p.m. and we will announce the winners probably on Wednesday. Our next virtual is on Saturday, the 11th at 10 a.m. It will be with crafts and gifts. We hope you will join us there. So let me bring everybody back. I think we did everything, right? Did I forget something? I have my little assistant here. I don't know if you guys seen her. She's here. She's trying to give me kisses and all.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Mary. We're babysitting her. She's my Mac's little sister. So everybody back online here. Thank you all for watching us. Please keep sharing the event. You guys post info in the feed and watch the feed. See if there's questions, please answer them. And you guys, we hope that you support these Jerry and Carson, and go to the events as well. Jerry will be at Cal Canyon Crafters Show next weekend at Mount Charleston, same place as we were. Carson will be at Tivoli. Are you going to be at another event prior to that? One of the farmers markets, maybe?
I'm at a lot of farmers markets. If you look on my website, you can see all of the events. We have actually a super cool event coming up at Mansion 54 on August 13th. It's a metaphysical night market.
There you go.
A lot of like
awesome.
Stones and all other kinds of crafts. It's going to be pretty fun. Friday the 13th for all of you
Sounds good.
fun, little mythical people that love those kinds of things. It's going to be pretty fun.
Awesome. So check that out. Check out Jerry up at Mount Charleston this coming weekend, and look for Santa's container. You never know. It might come around this year or next year. And like I said, we will be back here online on Saturday the 11th. And yes, I'm playing with the dog. And we will be back in person on September 5th. So, and if you're interested in being a presenter or in online or a vendor at our in-person shows, either message us or go to lbcraftshows.com. We love original crafts, vintage, antiques, all that good stuff. Thanks again for being here today. You guys did phenomenal. Thanks to the viewers. Congratulations, Cheryl. And we will see you all very soon. Bye-bye, Facebook.